Paul Rhoads, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Let's go right into talking to you. I don't know what happened there. Everything just went dark in here, and all the screens shut off, and it's like then it came back on. And what did you do, Paul?
I didn't touch a thing. I promise. I didn't touch a thing.
Did you de-static outside the studio? You're supposed to de-static. You didn't see the sign?
I did not go through that booth.
Oh, man. It's like a Silkwood shower. How could you miss it? Paul Rhoads, coach of the Iowa State Cyclones, is here with us. It's good to have you in. And you come in every year to talk about the Ride to Remember.
Yes, this is our sixth Alzheimer's Association, a Ride to Remember, and gone very fast. We started with probably 50 bikes and 75 riders in year one, and we've been over 500 bikes and like to push to 750 or better in this
really?
Our sixth ride.
750?
Yes, very, very much possible.
Wow.
What are you riding these days?
I have a 2014 Ultra.
Is that the same one you had last year, or...
For this particular ride, yes, it was pretty brand spanking new for last year's ride.
Ultra, now that's the plush one. It's got the seat on the back, right, and it's like a car.
It's
right?
got about everything from heated hand grips on down. Yeah, everything but like the massaging seat my Ford pickup has.
Your Ford has a massager?
It has a massaging seat.
I didn't know that's a thing.
Do you use it?
I actually do. I don't have a good back, so I actually do use it.
Especially after those Texas games, right?
Well, we don't need to go there.
Wow. So this is the kind... Now, that's got a stereo on it, right? Like you can play tunes on it?
It does.
What do you crank on there?
Well...
ELO?
I'll play a little ELO if that happens to come along. Whatever my ride fancies when I stick in, I can hook my iPhone up to it and play whatever I want to play on it.
A little Smoke on the Water. A little Cher.
I feel funny when I go down the highway and blare Smoke on the Water. I don't think that's right, but
Why?
I have done that before. I feel like I'm entering Jack Trice Stadium every time.
Yeah, that's what they come onto the field to.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You guys still use that song?
We do.
Okay.
I
can't remember.
So Ride to Remember is June 21st. That's a Sunday. Is that Father's Day?
It is Father's Day this summer, and we're changing the order of events a little bit. We're starting at 12 o'clock with registration, meet and greet, and we're going to do the barbecue lunch before we ride. 2 o'clock, we'll kick our stands up and ride around central Iowa for about 75 miles.
Okay. It's a good event. Everybody does it, just beams ear to ear at the fun they had with it. And it's all for a great cause of benefit, Alzheimer's, which took your mother, right?
It did. Took my mother in July of 2011 after she suffered for over 10 years. And that's the piece of the ride that's so rewarding is all the stories, the moments, the memories, whether it's a parent, a grandparent, a loved friend. Everybody has a story to tell.
Yeah. Paul Rhoads, Iowa State Cyclone coach, joins us. And I was talking to you off air about I'm coaching Bam Bam T-ball type of thing. I've never done that before. Do you have any advice for me, like coaching for the first time for 3-year-olds?
For 3-year-olds,
is there anything applicable? Is there anything applicable to college football that I can apply to 3-year-olds?
Just you got to start getting across the point. It's not just about having fun and participating. It's about winning and losing.
See,
Make sure
you.
the 3-year-old understands that.
Not trying hard enough, Timmy. A couple of those thrown in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're not keeping score.
Well, I won't enter into that conversation then.
Oh wow, look at that.
Told you.
All right, I tried.
It's about the fun of the game.
It is about the fun of the games.
God, I hate you kids.
I don't know. I don't even know, like, do I go to do pizza parties after every game, or how
you
does
guys
that
do
work?
pizza parties?
No.
You're nodding your head like I'm supposed to.
No, not after every game.
Okay. After
treats are okay. I mean, a parent can be volunteered for treats after every game.
So I should hit up parents like, okay, who's going to bring orange wedges and who's going to do pie afterwards? Something like that?
Absolutely.
Okay. And if not, I'm going to get Paul Rhoads on your ass. Can I do that?
I don't know if I can show up and get that done.
How's recruiting going for Cyclones?
Going very well. We're out on the road right now, as a matter of fact. This is the spring evaluation period, and have 9 coaches out on the road. We'll be out one more week and then back in after Memorial Day to go through all those kids that we've seen. So we're all over the country right now.
Wow.
What was the reaction when you found out the one kid shot himself in the hand? Because that's not one that comes up. Is there a little bit more of disbelief? Or
No, thankfully the recruiting coach had all the information when he called and just didn't say, "Hey, Sheldon got shot." He had the complete story and pretty thorough actually on the extent of the injury at that time, which is minimal, and we're relieved about that. It was not a malicious incident at all.
But was there a reaction of, he did? Wait, what?
Well, I'd like to say that that's in 27 years. That's the first young man that's been a part of a shooting incident, but it's not.
Really?
So no. Matter of fact, another member of our football team, Kamari Cotton, had got shot. The fact that it's from the same high school and same Bakersfield, California, there might not be a coincidence there. Yeah.
How do you deal? What's the learning process and something like that as a coach, dealing with these extraneous things attached to your team, whether it's getting shot or a DUI or,
So many different environments that these young men come from and backgrounds. And to me, that's the piece that I enjoy as much as anything in coaching. It's getting into those backgrounds and getting to know the families and getting to know the kids, bringing them to an Ames, Iowa, bringing them to an Iowa State University, and then making that melting pot work. And it's working with this 2015 football team right now.
So by getting into their backgrounds, does that lend itself to teaching you how to deal with them and to communicate with them?
Very much the case, and I make it a point. NCAA rules are restrictive, and for me, I get one time to see them off campus, one time. And I better take advantage of that time and make it a point to get out and see every player that we're signing and certainly those that we're trying to sign. I want to be in their home. I want to be in their school. I want to meet as many people as I can to get to know that young man and his family.
Interesting. Coach, is there more strain this year? Is there more pressure on you?
I don't think there is. And you're referring to coming off 2 losing seasons and seasons that have been disappointing to us, and we haven't achieved the opportunity to play in the postseason. But the truth is, from year one when I first started to this year right now, there's always pressure on a coach to be successful and deliver victories. We've been out on the road on our tailgate tour, and probably the number one word I felt is supportive, and I think our fan base is loyal in that way, and they get the realism that is the challenge at Iowa State University and coaching football there, and recognize a lot of the great things that are being accomplished. I'm not satisfied with 2 subpar winning seasons, and we're working very hard to change that in 2015.
I hope you're coaching for the next 20 years at least at Iowa State. I love you.
I
love your style,
that.
dude. And
we're not backing off anything. I can promise you that.
Okay. No, I wouldn't expect anything less than that. Right to remember, Sunday, June 21st, benefit Alzheimer's, Coach Paul Rhoads. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.